Okay, now then, had this little puppy through the letterbox today. Now, they seem to have upped the ante a little bit this month I should say. I normally get one of these, usually about between 4 and 6 weeks, every 4 and 6 weeks, round about then. Now this one come obviously today, and I only got one about 2.5 weeks ago. But this is my favourite one. This one actually. They've sent me a different one this time. What to expect in court. Now then, some of you folks out there are probably new to this and been getting these letters and stuff like that, and you know, I've heard about people panicking when they see this, what to expect in court. It's a load of bullshit, right? The only way they're going to take you to court is if you sign the 178 form that the goon will produce when he comes around your house, if you're mad enough to let him in your house or answer any of his questions on the doorstep. So as long as you don't let them in, just, you know, never let a goon in your house ever. Never give them any of your personal details, name, anything. You know, don't confirm that you live there, that you're an occupier or whatever. Just, you know, if you get a goon knocking on your door, sometimes they don't introduce themselves. They'll just say, oh, you know, do you live here, or are you the occupier? Have you just moved here? Your first question in reply should be, well, who are you? Now, they might ask you again. You just don't tell them who you are. Make sure that they identify themselves first. Preferably do it with the camera, of course, and get it uploaded on YouTube. But no, do not give any personal details whatsoever. Don't confirm you live there. Don't confirm you're the occupier. Best thing really to do is when you get someone knocking on your door, asking if you live here or you're the occupier, just slam the fucking door in their face. As simple as that. It really is. Now, I'm sure there's been hundreds of videos about these letters done anyway in the past, but I thought I'd just throw this one in. But anyway, because I've got an empty envelope now, I usually send some junk mail back to them, but unfortunately I threw all the junk mail out on Monday, so I've had to make a little addition for them. Now, for them to catch you, like I was just saying, they need you to basically confess, right, and sign that 178 form. Now, sometimes the goon will say, oh, you know, just buy a license, and you know, we just have to do this form for my records, yeah. If you buy a license, nothing else will happen. It's a load of bullshit. Yeah, they'll still take you to court most of the time. So, and then they claim to have all this detection equipment, detector vans, handheld detectors, load of bullshit. They haven't got anything, just their eyes and ears. Now then, to send back to them, I've actually created this. Now this is far more reliable than any detection equipment that they have. Yeah, well, they claim they have, which they haven't got anyway. Yeah, but this is. Yeah, let me just pull it out. Here we go. Telescope. Now, it's not called a telescope because it's telescopic. It's called a telescope because it scopes out unlicensed televisions. See, look. There you go. Let's see if we can see any unlicensed tellies. There's a TV set on a number 5 over there. Looks like Colombo they're watching, but anyways. There's more chance of this working anyway than what anything that they've got, well, claim to have. because quite frankly it just doesn't happen. It's just bullshit. All goons rely on is their eyes and their ears, binoculars, optical detection equipment. That's all binoculars are. So I'm going to send them this anyway. I'm going to parcel up with some instructions. Obviously I put that on because the goons are that thick, they probably end up pulling the wrong end out, pulling the string out that holds it together. So that's what they're going to get this month anyway, in return for the lovely spectrogram I've had. So yeah, so I'll leave it with you anyway. But anyway, anyone that gets that kind of letter or any threat letters at all from them, yeah, just bin them, just throw them in a bin and get on with your life. Pardon me. And if any gutter crawling piece of shit TV licensing goon does happen to come knocking at your door, if you won't identify himself, or if he does identify himself, just slam the door in his face. But never ever give your personal details to any stranger whatsoever that happens to call at your door, and you'll have a peaceful life. So right, I'll package this up and I'll do a posting video of it as well. So right, take care everyone.